Good morning to all of you. This is for final year students, legal ethics. While discussing Rule 11 of the BCA rules, I told you that whenever any client comes to you and requests you to take up his brief, you should not refuse. Of course, there are some leverages. Suppose if you are practicing civil law, so if he comes and requests you to take up the criminal matter, you can refuse. If you are doing the criminal practice and if he asks you for do the civil case, yes, you can definitely refuse. But when you are practicing criminal law and you are attending the criminal courts, then if some person comes and says, please take up my case, you cannot refuse. This is an important point on Rule 11. But normally we will be hearing since very serious cases, just like Pranay, which happened in Nalgonda district, Suryapet, I believe. So Miryalgoda అక్కడ జరిగింది. అలాంటి కేసుల్లో normally the bar association they will take a unanimous decision stating that the declaration is that we are not going to defend a person, that particular person. Bar association has unanimously taken a decision not to defend him. Is it correct or not? This is the question to be discussed at this particular point of time. So I hope all of you will agree that this is not correct. Even if you see my video, so most of the people, very bad comments have also come. So when the so-called moderator has put a question to me, sir, a person who is accused of a rape case comes to you and requests you to defend him. Are you going to defend him or are you not going to defend him? I said, whatever he is, whether he is a rape accused, whether he is a murder accused, I am not bothered. If I am doing the so-called criminal, since I am doing the criminal practice, I will defend him, even though it is against to the interest of the society. Because if the fellow is a very bad fellow, if the fellow needs so-called public interest treatment like firing, I am not bothered, because as I am guided by the Bar Council of India rules, rule number 11. Rule number 11 says that you have to take up the case in which you are practicing. But normally we have been seeing so many statements by the bar associations that they are not going to defend the accused in Nagalakshmi case, the accused in that Pranay, Amrutrao case, something like that. It is not correct. So in this connection, I want to take you a good decision. So please remember the case law. A.S. Mohd.Rafi versus State of Tamilnadu, AIR 2011. So in this connection, the Supreme Court has clearly held that resolution of the Bar Association not to defend certain accused is against to professional ethics. Why? Because it is your duty to defend your client. Who is going to decide whether he has done the crime or not, whether he is perpetrated the crime or not? Please remember, it is only the court. Court has to decide. Court has to conduct the trial, they have to examine the witnesses, they have to hear the arguments, they have to go through so many documents, and then only if they are satisfied, yes, definitely under section 235, if it is a district court, definitely they will give conviction or acquittal. Who are you? So your duty is only to protect the interest of your client. Yesterday I told you, your duty is to protect the interest of the client. That's why I advise you not to pick up quarrel with the judges. Don't pass any unnecessary comments on the judges, because with that your client will be affected. Not only you, your client will also be affected. So don't do such things. So as far as this topic is concerned, I want to reiterate, I want to once again tell you, please remember, whenever after becoming the advocates, at least don't pass the resolution that you are not going to defend so and so. You are not given that power. You are there only to defend the persons. It is for the court to decide the matter. You are there to defend and the court will decide. That's all. So please remember, don't forget Rule 11. In this Rule 11, please remember, when you take up the case, you have to attend the court on all the dates of hearing, on all the possible dates of hearing. No doubt, you may be having 10 cases on a particular day. Please remember, you can send your proxy also, or you can ask some of your friends to just appear and request the examiner saying that the concerned advocate is held up in some other court or like that. So, Rule 11 is the most important or practically important lesson for the ethics students. And please remember the AS Mohd.Rafi versus State of Tamil Nadu AIR 2011. Right? Thank you very much.